and I'm sorry I am a bit sleepy because, not because of the presentations, but I was traveling in 3 time zones. So I was in Europe, Switzerland, your company's headquarters as well, 3 days ago, then Japan, and then India. So anyway, yeah, good morning to one and all. And firstly, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm not so well today, so my voice sounds more like a fata dhol, but other way also my voice sounds like that. Anyway, namaskar, konnichiwa, and my name is Vaibhav Mehta. I work as a Chief AI Officer for a Japanese venture company, and I'm also a visiting faculty at MIT, not the Pune one, but the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and University of Tokyo. Today's topic is AI-powered predictive energy management, and I'm going to talk about the innovations in Japan's smart grid for EV and storage battery control. And this project has been supported by iGrid Lab Inc., especially Mr. Tetsu Iwasaki-san. Let me just give a brief overview about the company I represent today. The company is called TAS Design. TAS means addition in Japan, in Japanese, and the company was founded in March 2008. President and CEO is Koda Masashi-san. The director is Ichizo-san, and the chairman is Masashi Nishimoto-san. We have 4 branch offices, 3 in Japan and 1 in Vietnam. By next year, we will also have a branch office in India, Hyderabad. So if there are any students who are interested in working with us, you guys are most welcome to join us. The pay is good. Yeah, it's funny that 8 years ago, I used to work in CSIR as a scientist G in Niri, Nagpur office. And in my bachelor's, I did my internship in ONGC. And in Japan, I did my internship in Hitachi, but not the energy one. Yeah, and 8 years ago, I went to the Asia Pacific Europe conference organized by Ministry of Science and Technology. I represented India in Japan, and it's funny that 8 years later today, I represent Japan in India, and that too in Delhi. So thank you so much for the opportunity. This is the mission and the values that our company follows. These are some of our major clients, KDDI, Sony Music, and JR East. We are also working with the high-speed rail network for the bullet train project, which is the Shinkansen project, alongside JR East. So, and Toyota is one of our major clients as well. So the background of today's conversation is electricity situation and issues in Japan, and how we can learn from that and the case study of Japan and apply it in India, because India is a growing market for renewable energy. So the 3 major challenge is that there is high investment for shift to renewable energy. The second is the renewable energy itself is unstable. And third is there is a delay in responding to the demand side forecast. So how do we tackle these challenges? And the main objective is to build a renewable energy platform architecture. So first is the renewable energy circulation. In this, we have rooftop solar energy power plant management. Second is in Japan, every day we have to submit the demand and supply forecast, and the difference between the demand and supply, the actual demand and supply, has to be compensated in the next year in the electricity taxes. So every day we have to submit the demand and supply prediction. So our AI model does that. I'll show how it's done. The third is to minimize the imbalance penalty risk. And I think it's a good idea, because if we do that in India as well, people will use energy quite efficiently and will not be using it vaguely. Second is to control of the distributed power sources. As you know that we are in the rainy season, so the solar energy is not so convenient as a rooftop solar energy power plant. So sometimes in the summer we have a surplus energy, but it's gone. I mean, it's of no use. The government is buying it, but then I'm not sure where they are storing it. So there is a mismatch there. So we have a storage battery control for the AI prediction model itself. And the third and the most important one is the EV charging and discharging control. And as you know that Google has collaborated with one of the Indian startups. I'm not sure the name of the company, but it's related to the EV charging stations. So recently they have collaborated to have those EV charging stations all across India. The platform's functional requirements are three. The first one is the data collection, second is data management, and the third is AI prediction model management and execution. So these are the research situations that we had. At the topmost, you can see the solar rooftop panels, which is also a VPP, virtual power plant. And the downside, you can see the EV charging stations. This is the IDMP architecture, which is Intelligent Data Management Platform architecture. I'm not going to go into the details of the architecture. If you guys are interested in knowing more about the details, there are a lot of papers which we have published in the peer-reviewed journals, or you can contact us directly as well. We are calling it as Real New Energy Platform. The three major key components of this particular IDMP is first, data collection. The second is data management, and third is the AI prediction model management and execution. And I think Reddy sir from ONGC also talked about using IoT and AI for developing new tech. And this particular data collection system uses IoT core, which runs on the MQTT, which is multi-query time series broker channel. And the key component here is that every minute our platform records more than 3 lakh, which is 300,000 records per minute, and we have more than 400 million records per day, which is analyzed within an hour in the morning. And our system is Japan's biggest serving system till date, and we have more than 1,000+ locations, which is focused on delivering all the control systems and prediction models. And every location has its own AI prediction model, which you can integrate with the system. We have also developed edge devices in-house, and this edge device ensures the scalability of the platform itself. And we are using a lightweight protocol as to store more than 400 million records per day. Sorry. Second is the data management, and until this date, which is every year the system changes its key-based platforms, and we have recorded more than 1 trillion records, and which can be used. We are also going to use this system for the bullet train project in Japan, in India, where we can ensure the safety. And as you know, Japan's bullet train had no accidents till date, not even one, in the last 3 or 4 decades. So we want to ensure the same safety in India as well for the bullet train. I wish the Indian Railways also use the same system. Yeah. Anyway, the third is the AI prediction model management and execution. And as I already discussed, that we already have a high scalable architecture where we have a training pipeline which uses the step functions and SageMaker, which is from the AWS itself. As I said, this is too much of technical side of the data science and AI, so I'm gonna skip this part. these are the research outcomes of our project. We have a very stable power generation plant, which is less than, we have less than 1% error between the demand and the actual demand prediction and the prediction of the demand and supply from our system. This is a very interesting outcome, which is the storage battery control, and I think we can also use this in India. In this case, we have two datas. We have the measurement value data and we have the external data. The battery data includes the status, remaining power consumption, solar power generation amount. The external data includes the electricity spot market unit price, the weather forecast and everything. And as we are also including this weather forecast, it also helps us predict whether the battery can be successfully full during the peak hours of the power generation. And this has also been integrated in the edge devices. So it helps us maximize the electricity bill reductions and also use the storage of the power during rainy seasons or in the evening when there is no solar power. The future prospects includes 4 parts. We want to also refine our AI model, not based on the artificial intelligence, but on the basis of artificial general intelligence, which is AGI, which is currently in very high demand. We also want to integrate a sensor network and edge computing within the IDMP. Currently, we have an external mounted edge devices, but we want to integrate that within the sensor network itself. And towards the end, we are also the main reason why I was sent to this conference is to collaborate with the Indian companies or the global companies, and also open the floor for discussions for the students. If they want to work for TAS design as an internship as well, you guys are most welcome to do that. And with that, I'll conclude my talk. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vaibhav. We started 30 minutes late. We took 95 minutes, so 5 minutes only extra, madam. So since we don't have much of time and not much of audience also, anybody has any questions, we can do it during the tea break 1-to-1. So we'd like to close, and thank you.